Yes, so the secular story this week. And it comes from my favorite GOP candidate. I'm sure your favorite.
Donald Trump?
Nope, not Donald Trump.
I heard he just made fun of a mentally disabled reporter.
Yeah,
No,
he
it
did.
wasn't a mentally disabled. It was a physically disabled.
Physically disabled.
Oh, and he sat there and made fun of him, and
Yeah, he's got an I can't remember the name of it, so I'm not going to try and pull it out of my ass, but he's got something to do with his arm and in his movement. So, yeah, and he appeared to make fun of him on stage, but he denies it. Fuck that guy. That's bullshit. He totally meant to do it. It's just like, this is his way of being a pussy. So he says something that he knows is wrong, and it's like, oh, I didn't say it wrong. I wasn't saying that what's her name was bleeding from her pussy. I wasn't talking about that. You guys are gross. You guys are the ones taking it there.
I heard he
Bullshit.
just also I heard Donald Trump just took down the leader of the WWE
But
in a wrestling match.
yeah, I don't
I
know
have
about
no
that. But
idea.
we just totally derailed. Let's get back to that.
Yeah,
All
I
right.
just wanted to point out how stupid he is,
So
and the type of people he attracts.
All right, so this story is something that Carly Fiorina said.
She's your favorite?
She is my favorite.
Is she pretty?
She is so cute and funny.
Is she pretty?
Not really, no.
Oh, okay.
I mean, I don't care how she looks.
Because I honestly haven't heard of her, and I imagine if she was more Sarah Palin style.
She jumped up to third place for a
Yeah,
moment.
she's-
Oh, really?
She's pretty popular. So she said this was on Friday, November 20th at a, let's see, this was at a Republican, well, no, it was the Presidential Family Forum, and it was hosted by a religious right organization. And this is what she said. She said that
she
people of faith make better leaders because faith gives us humility. Faith teaches us that no one of us is greater than any other one of us. That each of us are gifted by God. Faith gives us empathy. So
Oh
the
my
ma-
God,
the
no.
main thing that I wanted to focus on is that she says that people of faith make better leaders, and that's because faith gives us humility. Now, those two statements, I find completely in contradiction.
Well, with our current, with how many studies we've just had recently about how people who are not religious have more empathy, it's totally contradictory.
Yeah, and I do want to run through the rest of the quote just so it's all on record.
Okay.
Is that okay? So picking up from faith gives us empathy. Faith gives us empathy. We know that all of us can fall and every one of us can be redeemed. And faith gives us optimism. It gives us the belief that there is something better, that there is something bigger than all of us. And so I think it's important that we elect a leader of faith and that we elect a leader as well who knows that more prayer, not less, is necessary in public life and in all of our lives.
Oh, she's pushing fucking school
Yeah, well, no, it's not just school. I mean,
and everything else.
yeah, but sorry, go ahead, Matt.
No, I find it funny that so it gives her humility, and I find it funny that believing you were created by an all-powerful being that made you the center of the universe is humility.
Hey,
I don't
Matt.
see that as humility.
Yeah, Matt, I'm the best.
Yeah,
You want to know why?
because I'm humble.
I
Yeah,
bet she wouldn't.
I'm super
like
humble.
She wouldn't like a fucking Muslim in there, and they're fucking.
Yeah, and I guarantee that hypocrisy exists. Like,
Yeah, I bet she hates Obama and has talked shit on him being the possibility of him being a Muslim. I mean, they were a lot of the far right were talking about how the possibility of Obama being a Muslim and how it's like it's the end of the Bible when it's the end of the world. There's a Muslim president and stuff, and it's just, and then they go around and say we need people of faith, and it's like as long as it's your faith and they're exactly like you, right?
And I'd like to point out that I'm sure everybody knows the Constitution states there should be no religious test for office. Whether you're religious or not should not fucking matter.
Yeah.
Unless you're religious and you're going to act on your religious beliefs, then it matters, and I want to fucking know what you believe.
Yeah.
Can we have a religious quiz instead?
Yeah.
No quizzes.
Oh, there we go. Yeah, get someone who knows a lot about religion, like an atheist.
No.
So
That was a play on words more than anything.
so after
But it's a good idea.
after Carly Fiorina said that ridiculous statement, somebody else followed it up by saying this.
Who, did she tweet that?
No, it was at the conference.
Oh, okay.
So somebody said, I can back that up statistically. Every single positive factor that you can describe is directly correlated to someone's relationship with faith, with God, and all of the pathologies that you would criticize are directly related to a rejection of God. So every problem that we have in the world is because people aren't religious.
You mean so
does that-
all those people killing everybody and destroying lives, like because they're not following their religion? That's because they're not following their religion.
Yeah, makes total sense.
Oh my God, I get it now. Don't you get it?
Now I do.
Now, if I just follow everyone's religion, Christians, Muslims, no one will want to kill me.
And so, real quick on
Terrorism defeated.
do we have the name of the person who said that, Matt?
Um,
Because I would love to hear that person go on. Arn Ra's a YouTuber and a podcaster. I'd love to hear that person go on against Arn Ra.
it's Luntz.
Oh, Lance, yeah.
Yeah, we should shoot that as a tweet to him. Like, we should totally forward that to him. I'd love to hear him get in debate because he's the one. He wrote like this whole speech based on the statistics of religiosity or lack of religiosity with lowered crime statistics. And it doesn't surprise me.
I
but-
imagine none of the evidence he has for that is factual, right? Or even would be able to be called evidence.
No, just non-religious people don't commit crimes at nearly the same rate, and there's a good reason for that because we know that if we fuck this life up, that's it, and we're not going to try and plea our way out of it.
But he's saying that it's the opposite. He's saying more religious people, right?
You guys are talking about two different things.
Yes, I'm talking about Arn Ra's side of it, and you're talking about that guy's.
Side.
Is that a
Oh.
guy or a girl who? It just the last
It
name?
doesn't say. It just
Okay.
says Luntz.
Once.
Yeah, the response. That's what I'm talking about. The
Yeah.
guy responding.
Yeah, and he's talking about something else.
Yeah, I'm talking about
Oh.
Arn Ra's position that religiosity has a negative lack of religiosity has a negative correlation with crime rate.
Yeah. There's
So.
plenty of studies to agree with that. Sorry, I thought you were.
Nope, I'm agreeing.
I lost you there. I lost you. I'm sorry.
We're you're disagreeing with the other side. I'm agreeing with the right side. However
right
the fuck
side.
that makes sense. All right, but we are against time, so let's go ahead and stop for now, and then we'll start again. The next topic that we're going to be talking about for the long story is the shooting that took place in Colorado Springs at the Planned
yeah.
Parenthood Center. So more about religious violence there.
Christian terrorism.
Yep.